Shalom, shalom. This is Shalamah from the Great Millstone, Atlanta Camp. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekah Wadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth today. Who are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel? All right, to you I say shalom, and this video is going to be about you coming back to your power. I'm talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. And you also have other Israelites out there that look like these heathens out here. You know, it looks like the so-called African man, that looks like the so-called Chinese man, looks like the so-called Arab or East Indian or white man. But they are Israelites because their bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, which goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel. So, hey, our people need to come back to your power, because the wrath that the Lord is about to bring is it's really no words to describe it. It's people out here having dreams and visions and seeing what is most likely to happen, but really the Lord is not going to reveal everything to us. Like, we don't know everything that he's going to do. You know, you go through Revelations and it talks about a lot of it, but when you read Revelations 10 at the top, it talks about the I believe it's the seven thunders. And when they uttered their voice, the Lord told John the Revelator not to write it down. I believe it was either Yahweh Shai speaking to him or an angel. I think it was Yahweh Shai saying, don't write it down. So, you know, the Lord has things that he set for us to see and things that we don't need to know about. All right. But we do need to have that fear, because just looking at all the things that's going on, the way people die, the way people are born, that should really put fear in you. But first you have to understand that it's the Lord in control of all of this. If people put too much faith in science and natural disasters and all kind of stuff, and no, man, it's the Lord in control of all of this. I know that sounds like it's impossible, but it's possible. The way the earth was created, the powers that the Lord used to create the earth, the angels, Yahweh Shai, all right, the sons of the Most High, which are the Israelites today, all right, looking at everything that the Lord created and the way he has destroyed things. Look at what happened to the earth. When the Lord said it repented him that he made man. He flooded the entire earth and killed everybody except for 8 people. And animals, except for 2 of each animal. That's a power that you need to fear. That's why a lot of these churches and religions don't really teach the Old Testament like that. You hear about it, you know about certain things, but you don't hear about the Lord destroying a whole army, you know, sending an angel to destroy a whole army. So everything starts with the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I'm going to read this Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28 first. It says, I'm going to read verse 27. It says, what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. That preach ye upon the housetops. So basically, you know, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, and you know, he wants his prophets, he wants his disciples to put this word out, and this word is not for everyone, and the ones that hear it that it's not for, they're gonna come up against you and persecute you. So we can't even fear them. We need to still fear the Lord. Hey, the Lord gave me a commandment. I'm going to stand firm on it. I ain't worried about what these other people think and what they can do to me. All right, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Yeah, once you do whatever you're gonna do to us, the Lord could put it where we don't even fear any pain, or feel any pain. All right, or the Lord could take your spirit out before your enemy can even do anything to you. And he think he did something good by killing you and putting fear in others, but he didn't. The Lord was in control of that the whole time. All right. It says, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and the body in hell. All right, and that word hell goes into a bad state of living. You can be destroyed on earth because earth is hell. You can be destroyed by a real bad state of living. Just look at these people out here that's a lot of these people that's homeless with birth defects. It's people out here that's that was born with no legs or something like that, and that's sitting out here homeless. That's judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Not that they did something on earth in this lifetime to piss off Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, but it could have been in their last lifetime. It could have been in a lifetime before that. So you need to fear the Lord because he's able to bring you back messed up after you die. Or he can make your death more intense. A lot of people, you might think that they just die and they sleep and that's an easy way out. It could have been pain associated with that. A lot of these old devils pass away in their sleep. And then you go back, these devils that's 90 years old, you go back to the 1940s and they was hanging people at a young age back then. And these devils still alive and they live a long and happy and wealthy life, and they die in their sleep. You think the Lord actually let them just pass away so easily? No, it was probably a lot of terror involved in that. They probably saw the Lord before they passed away, and it just made their death a lot more fearful. We don't know how this thing goes down. We just know that the Lord is able to do all kinds of things to you that you can't handle. All right. But if you have the knowledge of fear, which is the beginning of knowledge, he's going to have mercy on you. As a matter of fact, let's get that in Proverbs chapter 1. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7, it says, the fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Why do fools despise wisdom and instruction? Because they're fools. They're the wicked. They weren't made to keep these commandments. They weren't made to prophesy. They weren't made to do a lot of these things. They were just created just to be the wicked. All right. I'm going to make this kind of quick because my memory is kind of low on my phone. So let's go to Amos chapter. No, I'm going to go to that in a minute. Let's go to Isaiah, because the Lord mentioned that he is in control of all of this. Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light, I create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, because Lord is in all caps, that's Yahweh, do all these things. The Lord said he does all these things. He create peace and create evil. And then when you go back to certain books that's written in the law, I know it's mentioned in Deuteronomy. He said that he killed and he heals. Or I think that's that could be in Samuel. because it was I think that was Samuel's mother speaking on the Lord. But hold on, let's see something. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, "Slack you for that." It says, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." And there's a scripture that says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. Man, the Lord can torture you on earth and keep you alive. All right, that's terrible, man. Just think about everything that the Lord said was going to happen. Let's go to Ezekiel real quick. Ezekiel chapter 7. I know it's in verse 6, but let me see. He said he was going to bring an evil and only an evil. Okay. I'm going to start at verse 4. Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 4, it says, "And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh." So when you see all these things happening, whether it's happening to you or somebody close to you, you're going to know that it's the Lord doing it. And the Lord sees everything. The Lord sees everything and knows everything. You're going to get judged according to how you lived and how and the way you basically your actions and your works on this earth. Even your thoughts. It says, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh, an evil and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come." Yeah, man, when this end come, you're gonna see the most terrible things that has ever happened to anybody in history. These things are gonna happen. All right, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 6, because it talks about the Lord is really pissed off in the book of the Lord's pissed off throughout all the scriptures almost. But man, it's about to get real nasty out here. Okay. Ezekiel chapter 6 and verse 11, it says, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh, smite with thy hand and stamp with thy foot, and say at last for all the evil abominations of the house of Israel." All right, so Israel is about to get that maximum judgment. It says, "For they shall fall by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence." All right. Verse 12, "He that is far off shall die by the pestilence, and he that is near shall fall by the sword, and he that remaineth and is besieged shall die by the famine." Now, if you remain, just think that sword, it could be, that could be a gun or it could be a knife. What if you got a wound from a knife or a gun, and you have whatever the newest created disease out here? So you got a wound, you have a disease, and the famine, and you starving to death. And the Lord can preserve you through all of that just to get hit with thermonuclear fire when the missiles come. It's going to be a lot of people in that same case. It's going to happen. It says, "Thus will I accomplish my fury upon them." The Lord he's ready to bring that fury. All right. Because a lot of you people are still not calling on the names Yahweh Shem Shai. You still calling on Jesus and Allah and all these other names. Buddha. The Lord is about to break all of that up. You're going to know the names Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. That's why we continuously go out and teach, and we continuously go and do these lessons. We even hold up big signs that says Yahweh Shai on it. So everybody's seeing these. They seeing the name. They seeing, they know that the world is at an end. Their world is at an end. Let's go to Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Should there be evil and the Lord has not done it? No. The Lord is in control of all of this stuff. He's in control of the evil and the peace, the killing and the healing. All right. But a lot of you people, like I said, because you're not calling on the name of the Lord, or you teaching the opposite, you're gonna get caught up in that judgment. I'm praying and hoping that I'm not on that side of the judgment. I want to be on the righteous side of the judgment. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 4 says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy power. It says, for I am the Lord thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third or fourth generation of them that hate me. All right. So the Lord, because you worship the image of Jesus Christ, which is Caesar Borgia, 3 generations ago in the 1800s, and you was big into pushing that, hey, the Lord could bring that judgment from back then. So we have a lot to fear. Hey, you better make up to it by doing the work in these last days, by keeping the commandments to the best of your ability in these last days. Let's read the next one. It says, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Yeah, even though we're not up under the law, we're up under grace, but it's a pleasing thing to the Lord for you to keep the commandments to the best of your ability. Those are the works that's gonna go along with your faith, that's gonna get you out of here. Okay. I'm gonna get one last scripture in 2 Corinthians. It says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord Yahweh, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the power, and I trust also are made manifest unto your conscience. All right, so the main thing is we know the terror of the Lord, and we're persuading men through those terrors. Don't get caught up in the wrath of Yahweh by Shema Shah. Don't take the implant, which is the mark of the beast. All right, in the form of a C hip. All right. Come out of this world. Yeah, we say these things over and over because we're warning the people, and we're warning the people because terrible power, our power, but which is also a great power and a merciful power, commanded us to do these things. Okay, so I'm gonna end it I pray that this is edifying, and I'm going to end it by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. Shalom.